Hi, this is Mackenzie Hoekstead, and I'm here with,
Lamar Johnson. How are
how's
you?
it
That's my name.
going?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. So I'm sorry if you can hear cats in the background. I have this cat that really likes to talk, so I'm sorry about that if you guys can hear it. All
You're
right.
somebody good. That's fine. You're fur babies.
All right, that's good. Let's get started. So tell me a
Right.
little bit about yourself. What year in school are you?
Right now, I'm a senior at Youngstown State University. Senior year. Expected graduation fall of the end by the end of this year. So I'll be finished.
Oh, good.
Woo!
Good. It's exciting, exciting. You were like really close to
Very.
the finish line.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. What's your major that you're going to be graduating with in the fall?
I'll be graduating with a Bachelor's of General Studies. I'm a General Studies major, minoring in business. I also have one focused area in communication and business as well. So it's very well-rounded design degree.
That's good. That's good. Um, So moving forward, what do you hope to accomplish with that kind of career?
I hope to go into the human resources field, to go into HR. That's one thing that I really aspire to be in. Um, so that's one thing that I desire to do. What's your major?
I'm an economics major in the liberal arts department with a minor in communication studies. I hope to graduate by spring of 2023. Um, I'm a part-time student, so it's just taking me a little bit longer to get finished, but I'm really close and I'm really excited.
Okay. And what grade level are you on in school
I
this
think
year?
technically I'm a senior. I'm not really sure.
Mhm.
I haven't been really paying attention to that too much. I'm just looking at the finish line. Maybe if I'm being completely honest here.
Oh,
um,
okay. Okay.
you know, I'm pretty sure I'm a
Mhm.
senior. Yeah.
All right. All right. That's good. That's good. Okay. What do you hope to do with that degree? Like, what route are you desiring to take? Where do you want to go?
That's always a hard question because economics is such a wide area. But I'm hoping to look into something either environmental economics,
Mhm.
or something with some a government position, something remote, maybe work from home. I haven't really set my eyes on a lot of things. I'm currently taking an internship where I get to learn a little bit of sales and customer service and like a marketing side of things and learning how to talk with people and stuff. So I think that's going to help me for when I go to graduate and when I really get into, you know, enter back into the business world and like real world.
All right. That's good. That's good. So, what is it that you hope to gain from taking this course, this interviewing course that we are currently in?
Yeah. I think that I feel like I am a good speaker and I'm a good talker. But I think I really like to adapt better at how to like listen to other people when they're talking. And really just kind of get a hold on what they're saying instead of asking a question and just waiting for a response and then moving on. Like really take the time to listen to what they're saying and kind of take something from that. How about
All
you?
right. That's
What do you hope to receive from that?
You know what? I ditto the same thing because that is the one thing that I actually hope to gain too is actually to be a better listener. Because sometimes when you ask somebody, when a person will say, "You understand what I'm saying?" or "You hear what I'm saying?" I'm like, "Yeah, but really, you really don't."
Yeah,
but
yeah,
but it's one thing
exactly.
to actually pay attention and actually hear and trying to process what a person is really saying. And then like there's one thing that I actually heard someone say about in order to become a better speaker, you must be a listener, a good listener, So to take
I
the
feel
time
like
and
that's
actually hear what a person is saying,
mhm.
and actively listen.
I feel like that's really good because um I think you mentioned earlier that in order to be a good listener, you have to like be a good speaker or something like that. And I think
Yeah.
that's something that's like really honestly true. All right, moving to the last question about hobbies. Instead of kind of like leaving it wide open, I'm gonna ask two things, and then I'm gonna leave the last question to you a little bit. So, what is your greatest accomplishment in life right now?
My greatest accomplishment that I have is I can say is me finishing my first degree that I had got in business management as
Mhm.
well from the college that I was attending called Eastern Gateway Community College, located in Youngstown,
Mhm.
Ohio, downtown area. So I finished my first 2-year degree as my associates, and then I decided to come over here and transfer to YSU to finish up my undergrad to get my bachelor's. So, but that was a great accomplishment for me, and actually being the first out of my mother's children to graduate from college and then move on to higher education.
Oh, that's a
So
really good thing. That kind of like warms your soul there a little bit. Kind of like, a
yeah.
lot of people, they always have their different like ideals and views of what their accomplishments are.
Right.
And it's always interesting to
Mhm,
hear what they have to say about it because it's always just like a really heartwarming response, no
mhm.
matter like what they say. And that was a really good one. I like that. All right, next question. I wanted to know what is something that you recently learned in life, like a life lesson?
A life lesson that became reality to me was really actually having no excuses is what I want to say, making no excuse for yourself when things go left or when things don't turn out the way they you would want them to turn out, in your life.
Mm-hmm.
And just make no excuse for it. See it for what it is. And know that that's just a learning. You're just in a stage of where you're learning because you never know the next person that you may come. You can just say, hey, I've been where you were at, but this is what I've learned. And I got the experience from that. That's actually going to help me and sustain me for the next challenge or life or trial that I face in
So I think
life.
what you're saying is that you're open to growth.
Yeah.
And that's a really good thing. I think a lot of people think that they are, and then a circumstance happens to like present themselves in a way like that they really realize that they're open to growth. And I think that's a kind of a cool thing that you've learned. And let's open the last question with open to you. Tell me something about yourself that I want to know, a hobby, something cool or something like that.
Well, one thing I can say, I love cooking. I do love cooking. I do. And I have this strange obsession with cheese. I love cheese. Do I put it in everything I make? No, I do not. I do not. But whatever seems fitting or whatever seems like, okay, well, maybe if I add some cheese to it, maybe it'll taste good. I was like, but
It's
other than
usually
that, I
the
love
case though too. So I totally get it. What's your favorite thing to cook?
right now. I said I love right now. I mean, I love cooking meatloaf, barbecue meatloaf. Is barbecue
Oh
meatloaf. I
wow.
love to, make. I love making, mac and cheese,
hmm
baked mac and cheese.
Baked mac
I
and
know
cheese. It's
for
really
some
good.
reason I've been making homemade gravy and actually using that as a type of like smothering
Oh,
type of
sounds so good.
topping
Like
off the
I
top
can't
of
make gravy, but I can make mac and cheese. And so that you have an upper hand on me there.
and
Like gravy is not an easy thing to complete for a lot of
yeah.
people.
And
So that's kind of cool.
what about you? What are your special interests and hobbies, and what are things that you like to do?
I guess I would say I like hiking. I've recently taken up skiing, fallen down a lot over the weekend. It was my first time, so that was something new I've learned.
Ouch.
I like trying learning new things and new hobbies and not really staying stagnant. I've always been kind of like, afraid of change, and so now I'm just trying to like learn a bunch of new things. I started dabbling in painting too. I'm not very good at it, but I'm trying, and it's just like trying to learn new things and just trying to adapt myself and just trying to get on my creative side. And that's something that I really like to do.
Oh,
So
okay. Well, that's good. That's good. It's always great to be open to learn some new things. And
yeah, and like let your pride kind of get down there a little bit because like I did fall down a lot, and like you can't let your pride get in the way there.
oh yeah, because oh yeah, I understand. I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
for sure, for sure, for sure. Anything else about me? Um, I don't I guess hobbies would be like taking care of my house. I'm recently a homeowner. So as of
Oh,
July of
yay, yay, yay.
yeah. So I feel like that's a big project. I've been kind of like changing some wall colors and kind of like learning to decorate. Decorating is not cheap. Rugs are so expensive. Like holy
Mhm.
cannoli. Like you would not believe how expensive they are. But
Oh,
that's
yeah.
something that I've like kind of got myself into and stuff. And that's a fun little project. So I feel like that's really exciting what's going on with me.
That's great. That's good. That's awesome. I could say that's another accomplishment of mine. I can say too is actually being an apartment or renter. I could say I can't
Hmm.
say owner, but getting
Yeah.
an apartment.
Yeah. Yeah,
uh,
I think that
yeah,
is a big accomplishment for anybody, whether it's, moving out on your own or
yeah,
owning your
yeah,
own
yeah,
home before 30. Because I mean, I'm 29 now, and it was a great accomplishment of mine to own my own home before 30. And
yeah.
I think that anybody who feels like they're just getting out on their own at 18 or 19 and getting their own apartment and just getting out of their parents' house and just being able to do it is an
Right.
accomplishment in and of
Mhm.
itself. So I think that's a really, interesting thing.
Okay.
I think that concludes it. Is there anything else that you want to ask or discuss or anything?
There's nothing else that I have. Nothing else in me.
All right, I have all the questions that I needed to ask. That concludes my portion, and thank you.
You're welcome. All right. See ya.